Good morning, 7th graders. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving day. I put this picture on here because every time I look at it, it makes me smile. So I hope it makes you smile today too. But today is Monday of our remote week, and so we have some grammar to accomplish this week. So if you'll take out your books and open up to page 91. Page 91. It's going to look like this page right here. And today we're going to be looking at recognizing nouns. This is a new unit, Unit 6. Now, I did post your grades of Test 4 last Tuesday. So you can probably get on RenWeb and see what grade you made on your grammar test that you took the last day of school before Thanksgiving break. Also, I will give those tests back to you the next time I see you so that you can look over any mistakes that you may have made. But we're now looking at recognizing nouns. So we're on page 91 in your book, and they give us 3 rules to pay attention to today. They say, number 1, a noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. So again, it's going to name a person, place, thing, or idea. You can see the examples there, like brother, North Carolina, West Virginia, ocean, love, joy, happiness. All of those are considered nouns. Now, they go on to say a compound noun is 2 or more words used as a single noun. So anytime you have a person's first, middle, and last name, or just first and last name, it'd be considered a compound noun. West Virginia is a compound noun. Any book title would be considered a compound noun. Words like horseshoe and self-wheel, and anytime you take 2 words and it's joined together to form one, it's bookshelf. Those are all compound nouns. So those are some examples of compound nouns. Then they go on and they say collective nouns are nouns that name a group, even if it's singular in form. So you have audience, class, family, flock, herd, team. All of those are considered collective nouns because it's singular form, but it names a group. Okay? Now here's what they want you to do. They want you to circle the nouns in the following paragraph. Words such as he, we, they, them, those are pronouns, not nouns, as you all well know. So we don't want to circle I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, you, him, her, it, us, them, any type of those words, my, mine, your, yours. Those are all pronouns, so we're going to leave those alone. But everything else that's in a noun position, that's acting as a noun, will be circled. So I'm going to do just the first few sentences with you, and then I feel confident you can go through and finish up exercise A and exercise B. So let me go ahead and we're going to use blue today for Mercer Christian Blue. So we're going to start with the first sentence. Catherine the Great was born in Prussia. So first of all, we know that was born is our verb. Who or what was born? Catherine the Great. So we know Catherine the Great is going to be in a noun in a subject position. She was born where? In Prussia. So in Prussia is a prepositional phrase, making Prussia an object of a preposition, which is also in a noun position. Okay? So those are the 2 nouns in the first sentence. Let's go on to second sentence. Her royal family ruled a tiny area of that German state. Now again, ruled is going to be our verb, so who or what ruled? Family. So family is going to be a noun, okay? Ruled what? Area. Area is going to be a noun because again, it's going to be in a direct object position of that German state. It's a prepositional phrase, making state an object of a preposition, which makes it also a noun, okay? Now remember, nouns can function in, and this might help you, subject positions, okay, and let me put a comma there, direct object positions, comma, indirect object positions, comma, predicate nominative positions, comma, object of preposition positions, comma, and also appositive positions. Okay, so those are the positions that nouns can be found in. Again, subjects, direct objects, indirect objects, predicate nominatives, object of prepositions, or positives. Okay, let's look at the next sentence. When she was a teenager, Catherine married Peter, successor to the Russian throne. Now, married is our verb. Who or what married? Right, Catherine. So Catherine's in a subject position, so we know it's a noun. She married who? Peter. Peter is in a direct object position, so we circle it as a noun. Successor to, and what was Peter? He was a successor. So successor here is going to be in a positive. Okay, so it's a noun. To the Russian throne. Throne is going to be an object of preposition. So therefore, we would circle it as a noun. Now also we can come back when she was a teenager. Now here is, again, a when begins that adverb clause, okay? And she is your subject in that adverb clause, but we know it's a pronoun, so we can't circle it as a noun. But teenager is going to be that predicate nominative, so we're going to circle teenager as a noun as well. Okay, now what I would like for you to do is go through and finish up exercise A, and then once you finish exercise A, you're going to come down and complete exercise B. So go ahead and put me on hold right now, and then when you finish exercise A and B, just resume the video. Okay, now we're going on to the next page, which is page 92. Now, in this one, they want us to recognize the difference between common and proper nouns. Now, again, this is pretty simple. A common noun names a person, place, thing, or idea, but does not say which one in particular. So, like, for example, the man walked down the street. Okay? I'm not talking about a specific man, but if I knew someone specifically, I would say John walked down the street. Now, John would be a proper noun. Man is a common noun. Okay? Think about that state voted for president, that state voted for the upcoming president. Okay, state would just be a common noun. But if you said Delaware voted for the upcoming president, then of course Delaware would be a more proper noun. So again, a common noun just states just a regular person, place, thing, or idea. Whereas a proper noun states a specific person, place, or thing, and always begins with a capital letter. Okay, so let's look at exercise A, and here's what they want us to do. They say for each of the common nouns listed below, write a proper noun naming a person, place, or thing that you know well. Okay, so you can use your own choices here. You do not have to use mine. So be creative with it. But a continent. Now, again, you know continents are like North America, South America, Africa, Asia, etc., and so on. So I'm going to put here Asia. Okay, because that is being specific. I'm talking about the continent of Asia. So I would say China is found in the continent of Asia. So I'd have two proper nouns there, China and then Asia. Okay, country. Now, since I just used that last sentence, I'm going to use the country of China. Now, you may use whichever one you choose. There are many, many countries in the world today. Okay, river. Well, we know the Ohio River is the boundary of West Virginia to the west. So I'm going to use Ohio River as a specific river choice. Okay, so you have Ohio River. Ocean. We've been talking a lot about the Pacific and the Atlantic Oceans, so I'm just going to use Pacific today. Okay, so the Pacific Ocean. So again, you can see all they want you to do is they want you just to be more specific in the general term in which they've given you. So complete exercise A for me using your own choices, okay? Then you're going to come down and you're going to look at exercise B. And here's what they want you to do in exercise B. They say in each of the following paragraphs, underline all the common nouns and draw a circle around the proper nouns. Now, I think the proper nouns are the easiest to find because they always begin with a capital letter. Now, keep in mind, sometimes proper nouns begin a sentence, but most often they don't. So don't circle just all words with capital letters because they may not be proper nouns. But you're looking for proper nouns, specific people, places, or things beginning with a capital letter. So we're going to just do the first two sentences together. Let us take an imaginary journey down the Kanawha River. Wow, that's the river here in West Virginia. So I like this paragraph already. So automatically we know Kanawha River is a proper noun. So we're going to circle it because that's what they tell us to do. Okay. We will begin our trip near Charleston, again, our state capital. Yay! We're going to circle it. And head toward Point Pleasant and the mighty Ohio River. Okay, so what we've done first, if we've gone through those two beginning sentences, and we went ahead and we circled the proper nouns in those beginning sentences. Now we're going to go back and we're going to find the common nouns that's in the first two sentences. So again, they say let us. Now us is in a noun position, but we know it's a pronoun. They tell us not to circle it. Take is our verb, an imaginary journey. So journey here, okay, it's going to be, oh, I shouldn't have circled it. I should have underlined it. I apologize. So we're going to underline journey down the Kanawha River. We isn't a noun position. It's subject, but it's a pronoun. So they tell us not to underline this. We will begin our what? We're going to begin our trip. So trip is going to be another common noun. Near Charleston and head toward Point Pleasant and the mighty Ohio. So we see we've underlined the common nouns. We've circled the proper nouns. And that's what I want you to do for the rest of exercise B, okay? When you finish with pages 91 and 92, you're finished for the day. Have a great one.